Taurus and cross watchers, welcome. So remember, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, okay? So take what does, leave what doesn't, switch things around if they need to be switched around, okay? So Holy Spirit, guardian of the spirit guides, what insight do you have for Taurus? Also, these readings are timeless, and if you are interested in donating to support me in this channel, there's a link in the description below to do so. Okay, feels good. Okay. Okay, so right now, somebody here is either, not wanting to put in the work when it comes to something. This could be because, they're just not interested in what they're doing, so they're not putting full effort in, okay? For some of you, I feel like this is, you're not having enough work to do, okay? So I feel like, something here has you mad, and because of, this anger, that you're feeling, it's just like, I feel like this anger that you're feeling is kind of a distraction, so, you could be working, too much, some of you, and others of you, you're messing up when it comes to what you're doing because you're not really focusing, because sometimes when we're mad, we don't really concentrate on what we're doing, and we make errors. So I feel like some of you guys are making errors. Yeah, somebody really hurt you, and I feel like you're trying to let it go, you're trying to heal, but it's still there on your mind, and you can still feel these emotions. Okay, this is somebody who you probably saw a future with once upon a time, because in the beginning, there when in the beginning of relationships, we call that the honeymoon phase, right? So I feel like in the beginning, at least, things were like really well. There's a lot of flirting, a lot of texting, a lot of dates and that sort of thing. And then I feel like some of you probably did see a future with this person at some point in your relationship, just because things were going so well, and like I said, now you realize that it's not what you thought it was. I don't know what happened here with this person, but you guys are disconnecting. Some of you guys are ending, okay? Some of you guys are just dealing with this obstacle, okay? So betrayal, hurt, betrayal can be something mild to something extreme, okay? It doesn't always have to be something extreme though, but you definitely are feeling hurt by this person, okay? Whether they told a little lie about something, and nobody likes to be lied to, no matter how big or small, and sometimes the other person doesn't understand that because they think their lie wasn't a big deal, but it's just the fact. When it comes to lying in relationships, it's just the fact that they felt they had to lie to you, and then that's kind of like, even if it's over something small, okay, because it's like, oh well, this person's capable of lying to me, can I really trust this person? If they lie about this, what else are they lying about? So lying, no matter how big or small in a relationship, it's like, it's really breaks a person's trust, okay? And sometimes, the person who does the lying doesn't always see that, okay? Because, they could see, oh, my lie was harmless. I was like, that's not the point. Sometimes, too, something can start off, if we do, like, when we cross those lines, I feel like once we start crossing them, we tend to, think it's okay because we get comfortable, doing it. So, we have to be careful when it comes to that. Yeah. So, some, I feel like this person doesn't want to lose you over this mistake that they made, okay? So like I said, some of you are on the verge of ending, or some of you are, this is just a bump or an obstacle because, I feel like, somebody here feels betrayed, okay? Like you betrayed the trust, you betrayed your relationship, you didn't trust them enough, I really am sensing for a lot of you this is kind of like a trust issue, obviously, but, I just, I feel like for some of you, some of you, this could be a big deal. This could be like a deal breaker, huge, with whoever did the hurting here. For some of you, I feel like this is something mild, something that if you both chose to, could work through, if you guys communicated well and were, honest about your feelings. Some of you guys could be connecting with the water sign because you have water here, or it's just, the emotionalness of it. There's a lot of emotion, here, a lot of love and hurt, okay? You know, so, yeah, this, like I said, now it's like you're in that state of mind, like, what else have they been keeping from you? What else have they done? Now your mind, because of this person, like I said, this person betrayed your trust. This person betrayed you. This, you feel really hurt by this person, and now you're wondering, what else have they done? What else don't you know? And it can also be, the situation itself could be just, because, like I said, for some of you, this could be a big betrayal, a huge betrayal, okay? I'm not trying to minimize it, for some, because, for some of you, this is a huge deal, and what they did, the very thing that they did is what's keeping you up at night. You can't sleep, you can't eat, you can't think straight, it just really, yeah, but I feel like, you are somebody who, you're somebody who's independent, you're doing well financially, you don't really need anybody, okay? So I feel like, right now, you're trying to figure out what you want to do. Do you want to forgive this person, give them another chance, or did what this person did just completely destroy you guys, okay? Because like I said, I'm sensing different levels of betrayal here. So, everybody's situation is different. So I feel like some of you, this person did cheat on you. So, you can't really come back from cheating. Even if you tried to, it's always going to be there. And then it comes to the fact, like, if they did cheat on you, why? What drove them to do that? What drove them to think that was okay? You know what I mean? Because, if a person's not happy with you and they, don't feel satisfied with you, they don't feel, committed to you, let's say that they beg you for forgiveness and a second chance. Well, what is the thing that needs to change for that to happen? Because you can't just forgive somebody, okay? You need to ask yourself, oh my gosh, you need to ask yourself, can I forgive this person? Because for the person who was cheated on, you have to completely let that go, because if you give them another chance and you haven't let that go, you're going to be suspicious of them. You're going to want to always check their phone, want to know who they're talking to, who they're hanging out with, and then that alone, even though it's understandable, because it's understandable, you want to be able to know that you can trust that person, but this person's not going to like that. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, they gave me another chance, but they're not, letting me breathe. They're not giving me breathing room, and then it's going to cause, more tension. And then for this person, it's like, what drove them to do this? Are they somebody who is easily tempted? Do they care? Is this person, have a high sexuality to where anything that walks by, catches their eye, and they just drool over everything? Like, are they unhappy with me, unsatisfied with me? So it's, getting to the root of those problems, and then both of you guys asking yourselves, can we move forward from this? And if you choose to move forward, you have to communicate your what you want, what's going to put you at ease, how well, you can't really put a time limit, but be like, hey, if we're going to be together, to put me at ease, when I want to check your phone, just let me check your phone, just put my mind at ease, or something like that. That's just an example. Because people do forgive cheating, but you have to be careful, you really do, because to move forward from that, because the trust is broken. Same with lying, any kind of level of lying, that trust is broken. So to move forward, you really have to heal the past. You really have to let it go, and you have to truly move forward, or you guys are just going to be driven apart anyways. So be very careful of that. Like, I feel like some of you guys are worried, you guys are worried that this person's just not going to change, they're going to be stuck in their ways. Some of you, depending on your situation, could feel like if you don't get out now, you'll be trapped in this situation, and you don't want that. So I think maybe the best thing is to take a break or break up, and because I know sometimes breaks can lead to breakups, but I feel like if you communicate what you want and what you need, and you both come to an agreement, a break could work, and then during that break, you guys figure out things out more, and then talk, and then when you're ready, talk again, and make a final decision. You know what I mean? Because I feel like things are too heated right now, things are too emotional right now, and you do need to take a step back, or take a break, or like I said, this could be a definite breakup. But everybody's different, so I feel like a lot of you are gonna be like, nope, I'm not doing this. But for those of you who are forgiving, and because there are people who are forgiving, so I feel like you definitely want to move forward. Okay, I definitely see you moving forward, but it's just how you're moving forward. Is it I'm leaving this person and I'm gonna focus on me, or is it I'm gonna I want us to work this out, I want to get past this, but like I said, when it comes to betrayal, breaking the trust, crossing lines in the relationship, even though there are those who are forgiving, be careful, because you don't want to end up in this toxic cycle either. Okay, so everybody's situation is different, so that's why I was trying to go over all the different scenarios, because some of those scenarios I was really picking up on. So it's your life, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, but really think things through and really talk it out if you're able to talk it out with your partner. Now, if you can't talk it out with your partner, okay, it's probably best just to walk away, because if you can't communicate with your person, especially about something so serious, then you're not going to be able to fully reconcile. Okay, like don't be with somebody who's just going to shut you out, okay, because that's not a healthy situation either. Alright, so keep all that in mind, okay, and I really hope for the best for you guys, and I sorry you're going through this, but I really right now is the time for you to decide, okay, so in this situation, I would definitely use your head over your heart, because our heart gets us in so much trouble. So definitely really think this through, look at it from all angles, okay, before you make your decision, okay, because I don't want you to make a decision that you're going to regret later. So, because if you stay in this, and so much time goes by, and you're gonna look back and say, oh, I wish I would have walked away. Okay, so anyways, this is all I have for you guys today. So I am doing personal readings, so if you're interested in a personal reading, my email is in the description below. Okay, so and also what else was I gonna say? There's something else I just don't remember. But tomorrow is Sunday, and I won't be able to do readings. So for those of you who don't know, I do tarot in secret. So there are days and time frames where I can't do tarot at all. So it sucks, but I make it work. So have a good weekend, you guys. Have a good day. Have a good night, and please take care. And remember, head over your heart. Make a logical, smart decision. Okay, don't make one based off of your emotions. So if you need space, take some space. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, bye guys.